I am the Guerrilla Bartender and welcome to the Soapbox Cold War Special. Before we launch into today's episode, I would like to thank all of the lovely people that have taken time to view our humble little show. We reached 1,000 views for a month. Thank you. I would also like to draw your attention to the wonderful interview with the main bitters man himself, Stefan Berg. If you haven't watched it yet, get into it. Ladies and gents, there is a revolt brewing in the embers of old communist Russia, and it has taken the bartending community by storm. It's the new Cold War. Not really, more like a storm in a teacup. Can you drink vodka from a teacup, or is that trademarked by Hendrix Gin? Anyway. What is all the fucking fuss about? Well, quite simply, the Russian bartending community is pissed off that not every bartender was invited or included in the world-class competition held by DRJO in Russia this year. Like me, you might also be wondering, where on earth did this drama come from? Well, it all seems to have started with an open letter from Jorg Meyer to DRJO. This was posted on Jorg's blog. Confused so am I. What has Le Lion's Lion Tamer got to do with a competition happening in Russia? Jorg seems to be the German representative/intermediary in this dispute over the DRJO world-class competition. I'm still not 100% sure on what the dispute is all about. It seems like some Russian bartenders have got a communist bee in their bonnet about the selection process and the world-class rules, and a few of them have said, fuck it, we are good bartenders, why aren't we included? Let me first say that there are plenty of world-class bartenders that never get invited to distillery trips, competitions, seminars and events. They don't receive free products or shakers made from gold, or are mentioned on the Who's Hot list, or get their ugly mugs in cocktail books and magazines. Boo-hoo. While some of you may not be happy with this unfair treatment of your brilliance as a world-renowned bartender, the rest of us are happy just being exactly what our job title describes, being bartenders. I personally won't enter this competition, because, well, I'm a badly animated shit-talking monkey. But there would have been a better and a much more simple way to deal with this problem: bribe your officials, or have them killed. I'm quite sure this would have been an easier and less complicated solution than dragging this across the interweb in a battle of badly written English. Or you could have parachuted the famous multilingual Alex Katrana to resolve the hostile situation like a bartending Chuck Norris. Did you know Alex Katrana can light a fire by rubbing 2 ice cubes together? I personally like this comment by Daniel Lied made on Jorg Meyer's blog. Wah. Did the cool kids get upset because they weren't all invited? The only thing that this tells me is that the pretentious egomania that is bartender culture, and is not endemic just to the cities where I live and work, why don't you all just give yourself a pat on the back and start a Facebook group to explain how cool you are to other bartenders? Daniel, the Russian bartenders have already done this and are screaming for a bloody Bolshevik revolution. They are calling for the removal of all statues of famous DRJO figureheads, and of course reserve brand products are no longer safe. I think Daniel's comment is expressed or shared by a lot of the bartending community. While I partially agree with Daniel's opinion, I also feel that with some competitions there is a right lack of clarity, and some drinks companies really have to work on their bartender relationships. Let's hope my man Alex Katrana can defuse the situation before Russia's bars are stained by broken reserve brand bottles. That's it for this week's Soapbox. It has been my pleasure. I'm the Guerrilla Bartender and thank you for watching.